What is good to my fire? Gang, what's poppin', y'all? It's your boy Dolo coming at y'all with another video. And today we got my top 10 battlers. One of the people that got me like into this shit heavy was the guy that I'm gonna mention, but he didn't make my list. But since he had such an impact on the game, I couldn't. It was almost like one of those where it's like, you gotta show him love. You gotta show him, you know, like you might not be on my top 10 list, but you were right there, like literally right there from the number 10 guy. So the first person I want to mention is Goods the Animal.
We up here doing this like you ain't get trashed already. Smack hit me like Goods. I'ma tell Cass get ready. I said good, cause the casket ready. How you the hustler, but looking like the customer?
Probably had like the best year, like battle rap wise. You know what I mean? He battled Cassidy and Tay-Rock, and he tag teamed with Charlie Clips. And in each of those battles were memorable moments, quotables, performance. He even sat down and put the Henny down. You know how he usually has a cup of Henny, which people try to say like he's too smooth, so he wins over the crowd. He put down the Henny and was like, yo, I'm gonna rap to him. I'm gonna talk to him. Y'all think that I'm just too cool for people. I'm gonna show y'all that they gotta do this shit too. You know what I mean? So Goods, you didn't make my list, brother, but I want you to know that, yo, you have impacted the battle rap game like no other, bro. No bullshit. So my top 10. Number 10. I'm gonna go with Math Hoffa.
Fuck with you. Too many sucker moves. I'm uncomfortable. After that Boston shit, I had enough of you. You couldn't tell me this was coming through, and you try to apologize? Why? That make it fucking cool? You knew for like a month or two. Said he called and I was ducking you. You right. Cause you a bird-ass nigga. I sort of ducking you. Donald or Daffy. Donald or Daffy, either one to do. Cause he complied with Diz needs and didn't warn the brother, so now it's fuck you too. Fucking dude.
A little bit controversial, I know. Math Hoffa. Math Hoffa has brought a lot of pros and cons to the game, but you can't deny when Math Hoffa has someone to talk to in front of him, whoo! No pun intended. That man will talk to breaking someone down, especially if it's like something personal. For some reason, he just goes way more in, and you know, each and every single battle that he's had a controversial battle with someone, it's been lit. It's been a lit ass battle. So besides the fighting, Math Hoffa, you are number 10. Number 9, he's one of the first people, like in my mind, to like use homonyms and like really kill that shit, and like really kill that shit. Like you don't see in this clip.
Daddy pussy, your whole block done told you, you are my son. I should scold you, and you stealing will only make somebody like me pop this on you. So I said you stealing will only make somebody like me pop this on you.
When I say you conceited, was one of my favorite battle rappers, and solid number. It just shows how strong this list is too. Like, definitely crazy. At number 8, I got Tay-Rock.
Steel will to steel will. Headshots he won't remember around. Our young ill will. I let the
I'm probably gonna get hate for this because he's at number 8, and everybody says like, oh, he's like number 1 in URL. URL is like the biggest stage. Blah blah blah. In my opinion, he has had some of the best pen moments, some of the best quotables, some of the best performance that I've ever seen. But there's a but there. He's also like let me down a couple times in terms of battles. But it just shows, like I said, how strong this list is. And like Tay-Rock, you at number 8. Number 7, I'm gonna have K-Shine.
Did you dirty? Well, you should have used that country grammar to react in, like your objective should have been gun. To let them niggas have it. People, places, things. You should have shot every now and when it happened. Your conjunction should have been quick. Your conjunction should have been quick to catch them niggas in traffic. So how the fuck you a verb if you don't condone in any action? Well,
K-Shine is great on stage. Performance-wise, writing-wise, K-Shine, since he signed to NWX, has been so much better that, like, yo, like, if he would have started that K-Shine from the beginning, he'd probably be in my top 3. That's how K-Shine will cook. My number 6, A Verb.
Average dame get bagged and banged, what you gonna do? Slide up on me, white baggage queen. I go and get that steal, little nigga. I play the passing lane. I'm in a cocky mood. I'm beating up on this dead meat. I'm in that rocky mood. Boy, boy dropped you. You went and hopped on Nelly dick. Oh, faster than Ashanti do.
A Verb, a legend in this game. Has probably had the best battle I've ever seen when he faced Hitman Holla. His resume is crazy. Probably the best resume ever. Crazy. A Verb sometimes, like, it depends, like, hit or miss with him. Like, I love it or it's alright. Like, one of the only battle rappers to, like, battle Murder Mook and Loaded Lux in the same year. You know, I give you credit for that. Number 5, I got Loaded Lux.
God gave him drive, and that big meat's back up singing ass nigga left your moms out here alone for the latest ride. That don't plague your mind. Hold up, you gonna get this work. You gonna get this work, nigga. I killed you.
This is probably also controversial. People are gonna say, like, oh, you got Loaded Lux number 5, you got A Verb at 6. Like, what's going on here? Who's number 1? Like who's your number 1? You gonna have to watch. Loaded Lux, what he brought to the game was, like, he made people take it more serious. Pop shit, the industry. Like, they came and saw us and was like, yo, this shit is lit. Like, this shit is popping. Everybody should come to these events. And, like, you can get this work was heard around the world. My number 5 pick is Loaded Lux. Number 4, shit gonna get spicy now. He's like Harden to me. Like James Harden. This man will put in the best regular season you have ever seen. And then when it comes to, like, the biggest stage, like championship game, Western Conference Finals versus the Warriors, you go to game 7, you lose, bro. You had A Verb. All you had to do is kill A Verb, and I would have gave you number 1.
Hey, mask on, glove. I ain't leaving no trace. I'm about to bring y'all champagne, and this gonna be a cold case. May I propose a toast? Hey, congrats and clap. I put tubes in this dickhead like a catheter. I propel him to a massacre. Long chopper. This bitch hold 32 passengers.
But because you took A Verb so lightly, shit dropped down. Also, when you faced a Loaded Lux, you battled him, and I didn't feel like Lux, like you won that shit. I feel like Lux lost it, if anything. Because Lux did not come there with the intent of killing you bars-wise. He came there with the intent of giving you a good performance, out-swagging you. Like Murder Mook, I wish if you would have just came in killing those people, I would have definitely gave you number 1. Without a doubt, without a question in my mind, you would have been my number 1 battle rapper. But my number 3. This is another person that probably would have been higher had he just did something a little bit different. My number 3 is Sue motherfucking Surf.
Let's go. They say Sue Surf cold, but all he talk about is hooping. Cause I feel like I'm shooting when I squirt pounds. And as long as them cans is close, his win getting by the first round. If it's hard, but not real, if it's hard but not real, I don't care about your bar. He get 2 to the chest. I slid up on Duke and drew with finesse. My big homie told me how them streets play out as well. I mean, if this Mark is smart, he'll stay out the crowd.
Sue Surf, in my opinion, he's the 2nd best performer in the game. Sue Surf has quotables, style, charisma, energy, smartness. He's been through it. What we like to call it, the struggle rap, the struggle story. You in that position where it's like, yo, that shit made you think about life. That shit made you think about life, bro. Like, without a doubt, if this man had not went to jail so many times and would have went through those battles that were like in those moments, it was just the wrong moments that he went to jail. You know what I mean? The wrong timings to go to jail, bro. And like, and it's not your fault. Like, shit happens, you know? You getting shot was not your fault either. It's just like all those things happen at the wrong time, and had those not happened, like, all right, you number 1 in my list, but right now you number 3, which is not a bad thing, bro. Because number 3 with all these heavy hitters on my list, come on, I got Lux at 5. I got Lux at 5. I got you at 3. Like, think about that. Everything was like right there from like getting to the next notch. No bullshit. My number 2 is Charlie Clips.
Took care of me, you bitch ass nigga. You can never judge me by nothing my pops did. She took care of me and my brothers on her own. This is real rap. I ain't trying to win a Grammy. She just escaped cancer. Fuck Rex, I'm trying to talk to Randy. My mother worked in a number hole, and the cops almost beat her to death. I don't think you understand me. Fuck my pop's life. My mom's was the real gangster of my family.
Charlie Clips, he's funny, witty, performance, style, charisma, fucking, yo, Charlie Clips had probably the top 3 battle I've ever seen in my life. When he battled T-Rex, and T-Rex was trying to say like, oh, your dad was a snitch, your dad was this, your dad was that. The way he rebutted that shit in the same battle, like he didn't wait till the next battle and then said the shit. Like I would have been like, oh, he wrote that shit. But the way he responded so fast, he either knew that was coming, which is also a great mind because now you have to put yourself in their shoes and what would you talk about, or he freestyled that whole 3rd versus Rex, and bro, that shit brought chills to my arms, bro. That shit was crazy. On like, yo, my mom was a real gangster in my family. Yo, the way he was talking to him, crazy. And he's on Wild 'N Out. He's successful. Yo, Charlie Clips is really one of the number 1. I know y'all probably thinking, who is his number 1 battle rapper of all time? Anybody that knows me knows he's my favorite. Anybody that has watched any battles with me knows he's my favorite. Anybody that has a conversation with me talking about battle rap knows he's my favorite. Hitman Holla.
Ass bitch! I can't believe you! You had the nerve to give a fake 5 to the same hand that used to feed you! I'm a beast and you know that. I bring it to your show clap, my brother out of jail.
Hey, nigga, don't make me go back.
Hitman motherfucking Holla. Yo, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I started watching battle rap when Hitman, like I said, he had the braids and the tank top and the rope chain. And or even that battle where he had like no shirt on, like he was just sitting there talking to that nigga, he was sweating and he was just going in and barking on this nigga. And then versus John, those 3 battles, oh, and versus Averb, those 4 battles for me really made me take battle rap serious and be like, yo, the shit is fire. Like him versus Averb, so many quotables. Averb had the biggest moment, but the shooters I get in like I'm J.R. Smith, I was like, whoo! Battle rap shit, his music, like Sue Surf, them 2 are like the 2 battle rappers I can actually listen to.
Dangerous city, so I sit back and I wonder. So many partners in jail, lot more down under. VIP up top, I just bought out the section. I just got me a watch that just bring out my complexion.
Rappers on this list that I can listen to their music and be like, oh, this shit is fire. You know what I mean? But yo, that was my list, my top 10 list. I hope everybody liked this video. I know it got a little controversial towards the end, but you know, this is my list, and I ain't a follower, I'm a leader. So with that being said, y'all, everybody on this list is legends. Shout out to you. Thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting to Only FiYa TV. It's your boy Dolo, and I'm signing out.
That's some